So, in the 2020 election, while Donald Trump was trying to flip states that he lost, while he was busy putting together fake slate of electors in all of the swing states, he had somebody in the state of Colorado, Tina Peters, who illegally gave access to voting machines to somebody in Trump's camp. She was tried for it in a court of law, found guilty, and given 9 years. It's a state-level crime, which the President of the United States has no authority to pardon her for. Yet Donald Trump went ahead and issued a pardon anyway. He did it on Truth Social, because there's no official way to pardon somebody that's convicted on state crimes. So he just made up a pardon on state-run media, Truth Social. My friend, Legal Dad, calls it the Ministry of Truth Media. And he said, I pardon her, which he can't do. And then this happened.
No effing flipping way this was written by a lawyer. Like, I still can't believe he actually put this in writing. But let's just go through this real quick. This was an email written by Tina Peters' lawyer to the warden of the prison she's in. It states that on December 5th, 2025, Donald Trump signed an unconditional pardon to Tina Peters, to which he said on the 12th he personally served a copy of this pardon to the armed DOC staff at that facility and requested that they immediately release Tina Peters. Instead, they probably chuckled at him, but he said that they refused to comply with Trump's pardon. He said their refusal is categorically unlawful. He said a presidential pardon is self-executing and immediately terminates all legal authority for continued custody. He said your refusal to comply is not a clerical error. It's a willful deprivation of liberty under the color of law. It says it directly violates 18 U.S.C. 242. And I just want to point out the several inaccuracies with this whole thing. One, we're going to go over the color of the law under 18 U.S.C. 242, which applies to individuals acting under the color of the law. Their actions must violate a federal right. But in the scenario of Tina Peters, the officials are correct, because they're applying the law by recognizing the limitations of the presidential power. And this was the 18 U.S.C. code that he provided. But let's just remember that the president of the United States has pardon authority only for offenses against the United States, meaning that state criminal offenses are not covered. And Tina Peters was absolutely charged, convicted by the state of Colorado and not the federal government. It was not Tina Peters versus the United States of America. It was Tina Peters versus the state of Colorado. Therefore, the fact that you're saying it's unlawful and that Trump's pardon trumps all of this bullshit is crazy. I mean, you sat here on the Supreme Court case in which you filed to get Tina Peters her writ of injunction and the emergency application you filed. And yet the Supreme Court told you to go fuck off. So I 100% agree with the correctional facility telling you to go kiss fucking ass somewhere else. Because you, nor Trump, nor the Department of Justice have any authority with Tina Peters. And her 9-year sentence was absolutely in compliance with what everybody else would have gotten. It's between 5 and 12 years. And the judge's discretion, 9 years was appropriate. He even laid it all out and how many years for every count. And would it match with all the statutes? You could cry about it, but you're still going to be sitting in jail. You ruined people's lives. You stole somebody's identity. You cost taxpayers millions of dollars. You undermined the authority. You undermined the fucking position of power that you were in. So Tina, enjoy the rest of those, 7, 8 years you got?
Her fucking lawyer wrote that shit, man. Her lawyer. You gotta let her go immediately. The fuck we do? Pound sand, fuckstick. Pound sand. You have no authority on state matters. The president has no authority on state matters. Get fucked. Stay fucked.